The person who speaks to you more than anyone else is you. So the question is this: are they a friend or are they a bully? Welcome to day 6 of the Self Mirror Love Challenge. Yesterday, I was with a client and a couple other coaches, and we actually talked about this. About Not about the talking into the mirror part. We talked about what we say to ourselves. We have this chatter in our head all the time, 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. Most of them repeat from the day before. And what do those thoughts say and what feelings do they cause? Are they supporting thoughts, supporting feelings? Or is there a bully in there that's telling you things like, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, I'm scared? No one will like what I have to say. I might make a mistake. There's all kinds of garbage that we say to ourselves, and we've been saying it since we learned how to speak. We've been saying it since we were programmed by our family and society. So is the voice in your head a bully? Now, I don't necessarily think of the voice as a bully. I think of it as a protective device. At least we think it's protecting us, and it is based on our programming. And that's why it's so important that we notice what we're saying to ourselves and we reframe those thoughts so that it causes good feelings. And that way we manifest deliberately speaking to ourselves. Wow, long gap there, right? I was trying to think what I really want to say. Last night we were talking, like I said, and one of us said, is that the way, if your child made a mistake or your grandchild made a mistake, what would you say to them? Would you try to say things that are supportive, make them learn from the mistake? Or would you tell them they're stupid? Would you say, you know, what are you, an idiot? Don't do that again. And all they were trying to do was something better. We're all always doing the best we can at that exact moment. That's why living in the moment is important. If you're living in the moment and you notice that the moment isn't necessarily going the way that you would like it to, we can reframe that moment by reframing what's going on between your ears. That's what it is. So, how's day 6 going for everybody? We talked yesterday about you don't have to just say I love you. Get up there and dance. That's what that's what Andrea would do. For those of you that know Andrea, she's a fellow coach, um, and she talks about how she looks in the mirror and she dances and she sings to herself, even though she might have a song, being played. And that's okay. You're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to enjoy life. Say supporting things to yourself in the mirror. It doesn't just have to be I love you. Because honestly, maybe you do love yourself, and the problem or the resistance is coming from trusting yourself. Give that a thought, and I'll see you on day 7.